good night, wherever you are in podcast land. Brendan Cunningham, the real estate doctor, going Hawaiian today. Matt Paul. We're going to talk about all the things that you need to know, what's going on in the market, what's going on in Buffalo, New York. But we'll talk about the market in general. What's going on right now in Buffalo market?
It's still a really hot second spring market right now.
Hot second spring market. And we're now into festival time. We just got through Taste of Buffalo, which is one of the big Mamou events. The week before that, we had
4th of July.
4th of July. That's right. Wait, and then was what's the other one they do? Allentown.
Allentown Art Festival.
Allentown Art. I forget what's going on this week, but there's something going on. I know that.
Something going on.
But it'll be maybe 90 degrees here today, but lower humidity than most of the world.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in D.C. today.
No, or Florida.
Florida would be tough. D.C. would be horrific. New York City would be horrific.
Yeah.
When you get those humid days, oh my God, it's just terrible. But we're going to be in
nice summer weather.
We're going to have nice summer weather. Maybe even jump in the pool today.
Yep.
What else is going on?
So a lot of activity on my listings.
I've had a ton of more activity than we've seen in
in the first couple quarters. Yeah, absolutely.
Months.
Yep. Still experiencing multiple offers. Not as many, but 3 to 5.
It's still the norm. Okay. Yeah. So I want to talk about something.
Yeah.
Sometimes sellers will elect to try and sell their house on their own.
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. There's a couple of reasons why they might choose to do that. Mm-hmm. They may or may not be valid.
Yep.
But if they think it's so, it's so.
Should we throw the acronym out? FSBO?
FSBO, yeah. I don't really like that.
Owner.
For sale by owner. Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah.
I never really liked, but that's what it is.
Yep.
So if you try to sell your house on your own.
Yep, and you're trying to do that to avoid the...
Well, that's one of the reasons.
One of them.
Because it's one of 3 reasons. We'll talk about the reasons. But whether the reasons are good or bad or indifferent or invalid or whatever, there's always a consequence or a benefit to any action.
Absolutely.
In this particular case, I'm going to say it's a consequence. And what is the consequence? Those sellers are leaving a significant amount of money on the table. Now, realtors used to quote a number for years.
Yep.
It was around $24,000 that they left on the table. Okay, is that a lot of money?
Yes.
To you, it may not be.
I think it is.
You know what? I would take an extra $24,000. Somebody called, listen, I got an extra 24.
Yeah.
I'd go to Italy.
Yeah.
Or something.
A lot of things you could do with that.
I could do a lot of things. I can actually buy a brand new Cooper. They do specials on Coopers.
There you go.
Right now.
Yeah.
Which would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I love my little Cooper. The number has gone up because everything else has gone up. It's like when I always try to figure people's age sometimes, I have to remember, see, I move up one, but so do they.
Yeah.
You're never going to catch me.
No.
But if I have a birthday, guess what? You're going to be having one too.
Yep.
So what is the number today?
So I originally, when you asked me, I said 25,000.
Yeah, 25, because we think that things don't change.
Yeah.
Everything changes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't this change? And in this case, it changes. Are you okay? You want to go? You good? You want to come in? You can be our guest. Okay. We do this live. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the number, $65,000.
Leaving on the table.
They're leaving on the table versus what a broker can bring you. And why is that? Because brokers have more buyers.
Yeah, and marketing abilities.
And they have the ability to market. They can bring more guys to the table, literally and figuratively. And the thing that always was goofy to me is, okay, it's the thing about installing your own toilet.
Yeah.
If you're a plumber, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I tried to install my own toilet, and by the way, I did try this once because what's the word I'm looking for? I'm an idiot. If you don't get it right the first time, you don't get that wax sealer. It's like you got to call the plumber in anyway.
And then you got leaks.
And now it's going to cost you more money, and it's a mess. But $65,000 is a lot of money.
It's a real lot.
So let's look at the reasons why they may choose to do that. There's only 3 that I can come up with.
Yep.
And a lot of times I'll talk to a person that's trying to sell their house on their own, and I'll say, listen, I see you're trying to sell your house. How's it going?
Yeah.
I'm just having a conversation.
Yep.
I tell him I'm an agent. And he says, oh, you're an agent? Yeah. I said, you know what? I'm just curious as to what your reason is for this. But if I could take a guess, it's usually one of 3. Let me see if I get one. Let's say you're trying to save money. Yes, that's it. Okay, fine. I'm not going to talk about the 65,000. I'm just that's one of the reasons. Number 2 and 3, you just don't like real estate agents. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about real estate agents.
No,
You know, we were talking before the show coming out. We're talking about a real estate agent dragging their feet. I don't know what the heck they're doing.
Yep.
It's like, you should be fired.
Yes, agreed. Yep.
Terrible, doing a terrible job.
Yep.
So you just not and the third one is they've had a bad experience with a real estate agent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You may have had a bad experience with a doctor. Does that mean you stop going to doctors?
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah. You pick another one.
Maybe you should pick another one. Get the thing. But I always when they say, I said, which one is it? I guess it's if they go to I don't like real estate agents or had a bad experience. Those are my 2 favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Because I say I don't like real estate agents either.
Yeah.
Now good one worth their weight in platinum.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. In platinum.
Yep.
They're worth an extra 65,000 because that's what they're probably going to get you.
Yeah.
And you say, well, those numbers can't be as skewed as that in the Buffalo market because we have those
values are low.
we have the $200,000 houses.
Yep.
I think those are the numbers.
Yeah.
Even here.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's a thing.
It is absolutely.
It's definitely a thing. And if you're thinking you want to do this on your own, I just don't get it. And it's so much harder today because of the new rules.
Yep. And all the documentation.
And all the documentation.
So and then you're going at that route, then you still have to have an attorney. Then
you're going to have an attorney anyway.
The attorney is going to charge you 3 to 4 times more because they have to produce the paperwork. They have to, help you with the contract.
Their fee has to go accordingly, but they can't get you more money because they don't have access to those buyers.
And they're not doing the negotiations or anything. They're just facilitating the paperwork.
Which is interesting because sometimes brokers, lawyers, in New York State specifically, they're brokers automatically.
Oh yeah, no. Once you pass the
bar, they figure you're smart enough to do this, and that should be true.
Yep.
You talk to a lot of lawyers that do other things. My daughter is a great example. She's a litigator. She could have a broker's license. Never wants to touch a real estate transaction.
Yeah, no.
It's just a separate expertise. I don't want to even swim in that pond.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to do it. But as good a broker as she could have been if she wanted to be, she doesn't have access to the buyers.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. And the information, and when you're just an attorney doing it, we have a couple in our area. I don't know. How are they focusing on that and their practice and being able to do the searches?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a full-time job.
It should be.
Yeah.
And you really got to stay up on this stuff. I mean, I take classes constantly. I'm teaching a class in a couple of weeks at the association, selling real estate in volatile times. I think this is appropriate right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I have to keep changing it because the volatility aspect changes.
Absolutely.
Because now this is happening. Well, how do you deal with this?
Yep.
And now this is happening. How do you deal with this? But yeah, so it's a very dynamic market, and I just never understood the whole for sale by owner thing. But now I really don't understand it.
Yeah.
And let me kick this one up one more notch. The thing that never made sense to me was why a buyer would try and
go unrepresented. Yeah.
Go unrepresented.
Yeah.
And
that happens a lot, but they call off the sign.
It's goofy, or you can try and you're going to work with a for sale by owner.
Yeah. That's
I had a really interesting for sale by owner experience years ago, where somebody walked into my office, and they walked into the office and they said, "Can you help us with a real estate transaction?" I said, "Well, hopefully, tell me more."
Yeah.
They had gone to an open house that was a for sale by owner open house.
Okay.
You can do that.
Yep.
It's America. Flag is still out there for the time being. And they bought the house. They wrote a contract that the seller gave them.
Okay.
The contract that they was a travesty.
Oh boy.
There were holes in it. Nothing made sense on this thing.
Oh boy.
They said, "Can you lead us through the wilderness and help us get this property?" They gave me that. They gave me the contract. I just had to clean it up for them, and they paid me a handsome fee for it.
Wow.
Because they realized that if they tried to do it on their own, they would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
Now, could they have had the attorney do it? Maybe.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have been able to get some of the information that they would have gotten if they had been working with an agent to begin with.
Yep.
But they did. That was a buyer's agent. That I was a buyer's, and they paid the buyer directly for it because they realized, I think we screwed up on this thing.
Yeah.
You know, and they did screw up, but they caught themselves. You know, they found their parachute just before.
Yeah,
You know,
before
at 100 feet. They got a little lumpy on the way down.
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. I've had a lot of clients that were for sale by owners originally, and then they said I would never
do it again.
Never do it again.
It's the installing the toilet thing. When I would do at meetings or classes that I would teach, and people say, I would always say to the agents, has anyone ever installed their own toilet? And they're usually dolled up. They got nails out. They hear it. And this one woman said, yeah, I did it. I said, you did it. I said, here, screwing up my story here, right?
Yeah. Nobody was supposed to.
And everyone went like this because it was a live class. And I said, well, let me ask you this. Would you do it again? She says, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You don't get that wax.
Yeah. That's a messy.
It's a mess, yeah. So, but yeah, absolutely, I wouldn't do it again. So yeah, so that's a thing. $65,000.
Yeah, it's a huge jump from 25.
Huge,
Absolutely.
huge, and you sometimes forget. You get so close. It's like if the prices went up, the payment went up, taxes went up, insurance went up. Why wouldn't this go up?
Yeah.
And it does.
Yep.
A lot of moolah.
Yeah,
I think 60. Listen, you want to send me? I'll take half. Give me 32.5. You can have we split it up.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's crazy. It's still a lot of people doing it.
A lot of people, yeah. I don't know. It's human nature. Some people are just. But I love the thing. I just don't like real estate agents. Well, it's fine. I don't like them either.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't? Well, why not? Well, because
Yeah.
probably the same reasons you don't like them. You think that they're in it for the money only. We're not in it for the money. We're in it to build an account. We want you to be so happy that you had such a good experience that you tell 12 people.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't want to have bad publicity. Oh, you don't want to deal with this Mac guy. Oh my God, he was terrible. Oh my God, he was out getting a tattoo on his terrible. Yeah, terrible. Yeah. And in fact, we were just talking about an agent who did something that was inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
She was bad mouthing another agent.
Yep.
We're really not allowed to
on
do that.
social media, especially.
Yeah, we're not allowed to do that.
No, and our broker ended up pulling their license
Yeah,
right away.
Boom, you're done. And there's no warning on this. Like, what were you thinking?
No.
Not fit to sleep with the dogs. I mean, not appropriate.
No. And
And my dogs sleep pretty well.
And you don't get like a once.
No, it's not a
chance.
No warning.
One and done.
And that's the way it kind of should be.
It
Our pendulum has swung so far to the wherever at this point where you can get arrested 20 times and never go to jail.
I know.
Yeah, that's not right. I mean, it should be one and done. You did what? Boom, done.
Yep, time to learn your lesson.
Yeah, I mean, how else are you going to learn?
Yeah.
Maybe you're never going to learn, but you're certainly not. Yeah, it really fries me when I hear about these people that have been arrested 20 times, 30 times, and they're still doing it.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Well,
stop. And I can remember studying in my basic psychology class about penalties and motivation and things like that. It's not the degree of punishment that is the deterrent. It's the certainty.
Yes.
So if you have a death penalty and nobody gets it,
yeah.
I guess it doesn't work for you.
Yeah. Nope.
Or if you get the death penalty and then it gets commuted to life, but I guess maybe just don't do the death penalty and stop it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do it, here's the deal. I mean, I hate to say, innocent people are probably going to die as a result, but you can't have it both ways.
No.
One, it's because it's not working for you. Yeah. So there's lots of stuff going on in Western New York in general, culturally, which is good.
Yep.
We had the big duck come and go.
Yeah.
And we having tall ships this year or not?
I don't know. I know that the cruise ship already had come around. There's
cruise ship
that goes up and down the lake.
Yeah. When I first heard about the cruise ship, I was excited. I said, "This is great." But then I started looking at the cost of it. It's like, if I have that much money to spend on a cruise, I don't know if I want to go around the lake.
Yeah, around here. Yeah.
I mean, I can go a lot of places with that cruise.
Yeah.
And for less money.
Yep.
I mean, I can go to the Caribbean. I can go to the Mediterranean.
Oh. Yep.
Great.
But it's a nice
Lake
thing.
Erie, but it's a nice thing.
Yeah.
It's a good.
It's good. Option.
I hope it works. I hope it doesn't come and go the way of the Toronto ferry that we had out of Rochester.
It went back and forth.
It lasted back and forth once.
Yeah.
And I was all set to, I was excited. I was going to go to Rochester, make a day of it. And it was over.
Oh.
I think it lasted a month. It's
Yeah.
like crazy. Yeah. I'm sure people Right as soon as no, it lasted 2 years.
Yeah.
Whatever. It didn't last. Is
It
the
didn't
point.
last.
How
Short-lived.
It was short-lived. Other things going on.
Oh, let's see. No, I mean, just other the festivals, and we'll do some research next time and let you know about all the festivals that are going on. But I know that there's a ton of graduation parties.
Yep, I just
Holy cow.
my wife said, "What are you doing on the set?"
Yeah.
We got to go. Someone says we have 2 events on the same day,
Oh, yeah.
which is normal because everyone. Our summers are glorious here,
Yep,
but you
but
got to
they're
cram
short.
so much in because it's short.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So yeah, I'm double booked the next 2 weekends. With that
Double
stuff.
booked. It's like, are you double? Oh yeah, oh, yeah. If you're not double booked, you're a bum.
Yeah. Yep.
But
There'll be
triple booked sometimes.
a lot of places at once.
Yeah.
But
and I have some things going on. I got a book signing, a couple of book signings coming up.
where's that going to be?
I'm going to do a whole series of these little book and brew tours.
Oh, good.
Like at the coffee shop, it's a book and brew. You buy a book and you get a cup of coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a brew, right?
Yep.
And then I'll go the same day. I'll be doing book a brew at one of the local bars that I hang out at.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll do it at Gordon's and buy a book and you get a brew with and you'll feel the spirit.
Nice. There you go.
And I'm promoting my new book, Spiritual Powerlifting.
Yep.
21 Days to a Better Life.
Great book.
Great book. It is a good book. Yep.
Yeah,
and people love it that read it. Also, and I'll be on Senior Radio this week, high noon.
Okay.
I'll be a guest on the Senior Radio show, which is a great show, and it's not just for seniors.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard it.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's right after Dominic Cortez's show.
Okay.
You get Peter Hunt in the morning.
Yep.
I usually listen to him, then I listen to Dominic Cortez. Thank God for Dominic Cortez. Dominic, I'm giving you a great plug. I think of all the people that really backed the anti-electric bill,
he was great.
You were everywhere. You were calling people. You were on your show every week because it was and we're still not out of the woods yet on this. Kathy Hilker says, I like that electric stove thing, even though I'm cooking on a gas stove.
I know. Yep.
It's just so stupid. So stupid.
Agreed.
It's like just when you thought your politicians can get stupider, you elect Kathy Hilker. Did I say that? Oh, God. Yep. It's frightening.
Yeah, hopefully that goes away permanently, but it looks like it's still hanging.
Yeah, Bruce Blakeman is launching a drug dreadnought of a campaign, and hopefully he can hang in there for the whole thing. Because we got to get a change here.
Something needs to happen.
It's psychotic. New York State is the worst run state. It is officially. Yeah. We're at the end of the run. We're number 50.
Wow. Feels like it.
Well, and it's so frustrating for me personally because I really, really, really like the city of Buffalo.
I know.
It's so cool living here. I marvel every day at new things that I discover, and it's just a great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family. People are nice. Restaurants are great. It goes on and on and on. Schools are good. Yep. And then you got these bozos that are saying, we can't fix your potholes because we're idiots.
Yeah.
We can't plow our streets because we don't know that winter comes every year.
Exactly. Yeah. So. One of the snowiest places.
Come on. Hey, we're a national joke here.
We're going backwards.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's cool things. So if you're interested in listening and with putting your house on the market, you got 2 guys that know what the heck we're doing.
Yep.
Give us a buzz. If you're looking to buy a house, we're here to guide you through the steps. And I have to concede, it has gotten much more complicated than it was years ago when I bought a house.
Absolutely.
And I have to say, when I bought a house, I'm shocked when I think back 40-something years, how little I knew. And I was a smart guy, college graduate. I knew things, but I had no idea how the real estate process worked. And thank God I lucked out. I had a good real estate agent walk me through. And then I got into business as a result because she did such a good job. But the rules of engagement have changed considerably over the years.
Absolutely.
And especially in the last 2.
Yep.
So if you're looking to buy or sell,
please reach out.
There's a guy right there.
Yep.
There's a guy right here.
Yep.
And together, what do you think?
So please like, follow, subscribe. Thank you for tuning into our show as always.
And remember, together,
we
are those real estate guys.